Hello everybody, and it's Fossil Monday! Woo! So we've got a lovely day, so the gods are happy with us. There's a couple of clouds, but they're still happy with us. So what we're going to do some fossil repair today. So if you've been fossiling, you've been getting some fossils, you've accidentally broke a couple, so we're going to see if we're going to give you some little tips and tricks on how to get them back together. So I've had to do it a couple of times because you know me, I'm a bit heavy-handed. So the often time I do accidentally break stuff, and then the way a lot of I let my fossils erode out of the rocks. Sometimes the rock is what's holding them together. So once the rock slowly erodes away and releases the fossil, it sometimes just crumbles. So I'll show you one where I've had to glue a lot of it back together. But the main bit is still in the host rock. So we'll have a look at some of the ones I've repaired before and stuff like that, and you can see how well they've joined together and stuff. And it's basically like a puzzle. So you need to get the exact position where it was before, and then glue it and then put it back in that exact position. And then usually you can't. It's hard to tell that it's actually been broken. So we'll have a butcher's, see what we can do, and I'll see you in a sec. So I've got 2 fossils for us to repair today, and I've got the one which I did a repair on, but we can't do much more until the main bit of the fossil comes out the host rock, because of how it happened, won't fit at the same angle again. So noisy bike. So we'll have a butcher's. I'll show you what we're going to do. I'll show you what I've done, and then we'll jump in and have a go at fixing them. We've got this one here from Panamf, so that should be, oh, if I can get it right, in there like that sort of thing. So we'll get that glued back together and fixed. We've got this one from Panamf as well. This one is in a little bit more badder shape. So we've got little bits of bone and stuff in places that we need to refix and put it all back together. And this is the one which I repaired. So this bit is separate from the rock, and you can see 1, 2 split marks, or 3 split marks. I've even done that bit as well, where I've glued it back together. So we'll have a little look at them, and I'll tell you why we can't glue this to the rock and stuff like that, and then I think we'll have a really good day. What I'm going to use today is super glue. So it is precision. Very precise it is. Very precise super glue. So it's just super glue basically. Don't go mad. Little is plenty. So you'd rather it come back apart and re-glue it than cover it in glue and get because it sends off once it's drying, it sends off a chemical, and that chemical leaves a white mark. So, well, a fume. It's like fumes, if you know what I mean. It gives off fumes, and those fumes leave white marks. So, if you put loads on there, you're going to get loads of the fumes and loads of white marks. That's what we don't want. We don't want people to know that we've glued it. So, little is all you do. Tiny little bits. I'll show you all what we do, and then what we'll do now, we'll have a talk about the one I fixed and why we can't glue it to the rock anymore, and then we'll start fixing the other ones and trying to glue them and stuff like that. So if we look at this bad boy here, to glue it, we'd have to get rid of that crack. We'd need that crack to be perfectly sealed, and to get it to seal, it's got to be up like that. So I've lost quite a bit of host rock from underneath. So if I get it right in the perfect position for you, see the crack, that's where we glue it, and you can see it's not touching the rock at the bottom. So as this has all came out and stuff like that, underneath the fossil was like a softer dirt, and it's all blown away. Well, I blew it away, because it was stopping me, because I had to put it all back together in this to glue it together to keep it straight. And then but the problem is it needed that little bit of host rock to hold it up sweet. If I drop it back down, you see it opens up the crack again, so it's not quite in the right position. So what we'd have to do is try and get this bit out the rock, and then we can glue it all back together then complete. But this, it's quite deep in the rock, so it's not just on the edges, it's overlapping the edges as well.
so that'd be quite hard for us to do. I may give it a little go. You can see places where I've given it a little tap and I've been trying to just hoping it would just pop out. But in the next couple of days, I may consider giving it a little tappy and see if we can get it out. But these ones will be added to glue today. So if I move this one aside, this one we can glue today. So all we've got to do is get this lined up nice, and then we can get a bit of glue on it and glue it up. But I'll show you how we get it in the right position and stuff like that. I'll get me other camera, and then we'll be away then. So there we go. What we've got to do is we want this to meet up almost perfectly. It's going to be quite hard to do. So I'm trying to do it. This is the first time I've been working through the camera screen, so I'm just getting used to how I'm going to do it. But that's what we've got to do. We've got to meet these up, and then we'll glue it, and I think we'll be away then. I really do. So there we go. That's it all met up neat. I just needed to go a little bit more underneath. I've lost it again. There we go. There we go. That's perfect now. So I need to glue the one side. We glue that bit there. The bit that's going to be clamping together, that's the bit we're going to glue. We don't glue anything that's on show. So you can see they meet together really, really well once we get it in the right position. So what we're going to do is we're going to put glue on this bottom edge here, and then we're going to place them together, and then I've worked out that this little piece here
goes here. So I've got to put this back on there because there's a little bit of wind and I don't want it to blow all my bits away. Goes in there like that. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to come around and glue that as well. That's better. So I have to come in and glue this as well here, so you can see that's there like that. So put some tiny bit of glue on here, and we'll try and glue that as well. So what I'll probably do is I'll do it on the host rock. Just a little tiny little drop. There you go, that's plenty, that's plenty. I've just literally got a tiny little drop on there. Probably can't see it very well because the focusing's not doing the best. But I'm trying my best for you. So we've got our bit of glue on. So we've got to meet this up again. Oh no, pushed it too hard, pushed it too hard. There we go. So that's now in place. Oh, come on, camera. So that's now in place there. Just wiggled a little bit and lost it. There we go, you can see we just glued that back in place there now. And then we can move on to the next little section. So this is now glued. It's not perfect, but it's back together. So it gives us a chance then to work a little bit on the fossil and try and get a little bit more of it out. I think it's a little piece of spine. It's hard to tell. But that shape it's got is like a shape of a bit of spine. Excuse me. I might be wrong, but it looks like a little bit of spine to me. These are just bits of flat bone. But what we've got to do now, we're on to this one. So we've got a couple more pieces we need to glue onto this one. And then we can start doing the bits we need to glue onto this one. Then we can fix them all together. And then we'll be away then. I've been having a look at the fossil. And this bit here slides into this bit here. So before we do anything more, we're going to have to slide that in there now. And then see where these bits go. So I think there's a triangle piece I need, which I'm not sure that I've got. But we'll have a go, put it back together and see how we get on. So if we look, this piece goes right into here, in that little slot there. So just wait for that to glue. A little tip, don't try and do your fossils outside when they're really light, they're on a piece of tissue and it's windy. You can see where I've been working on fossils and stuff. I've got all bits of rock and everything in here. But yeah, they're doing really well. It's coming along slowly. I mean, slow and steady wins the race with the fossils. So he's coming along. We've still got all these to work on. You can see I've had a dabble working on them, just so you know how easy it's going to be to get to them. But these are the main ones on here, definitely the main ones. You can see it goes all the way down here. You can see I've been working on it. Using my little grinding wheel and stuff, chucking it lower and lower and lower. Be nice when that's finished. So there we go. That's a couple of things I've been working on lately and some little tips and tricks about gluing them together. And don't do it outside, don't do it in the wind, because you're going to lose stuff like I did. Oh, I don't know. Do as I say, not as I do, or something. I don't know, whatever they say. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video today. I know it's not my usual fossil adventure like, but it's hard to go out all the time. Please like, subscribe, comment and share for me. It's going mental lately. We're nearly on 300. If you want to watch another video, there should be a box there. If you want to watch a playlist, it should be up there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it should be up there. I'll see you in the future. Bye.